This week, Buttigieg bites back.
And we find 5 fire features. All this and more on the latest.
And the gayest.
And hey, we are back for the last time this season because, like a bad breakup, we're doing this shit out of nowhere. I realize as I'm saying this, we gave them
We're
no warning or
yeah, sorry we ghosted you about this.
But hey, you know what? It's don't frown because it's over.
It's
Smile because
not
you keyed his car.
it's not you. It's your body.
Oh my god. It's
It's
not you, it's your face.
it's not you. It's the fact that you're just utterly hideous. And I cannot physically look at you without feeling
Ill.
repulsive thoughts in my stomach.
Or better yet, it's you. It's just you. It is you.
But you know what? It actually, yeah, it's you. So, forget the Netflix password, please. Well, actually, that's not a thing
That
anymore.
doesn't work anymore,
It,
yeah.
that
That's
doesn't
like
exist
Facebook
anymore.
rules now. Used to be tweeting
Yeah,
things like love is sharing your password, and now they're like love
right.
is fucking
Love is
put your
giving
hand on
us
a woman.
7.99 more a month
Is it
because
seven
you
ninety
need to.
nine?
Yeah, it's
I
if
thought
you
it was
want to add another net. It's if you want to add another Netflix something to your account, it's an extra. Or no, if it's not a part of your Netflix home, I think it's called, you
Mm.
have to add on another 7.99.
I would snap next. Who's the CEO of Netflix?
I don't even know anymore.
Fair enough.
I whoever they are, they're not important enough because
Fair enough.
you know, like I know who Jeff Bezos is. I
You're not
know who
he's going to space
I know who Elon is.
because he's annoying.
That's that's true. Um, but anyway, yeah.
Welcome.
So we're back for the last time this season, and we there's just a lot of things that this let's just say we're kind of going we're going in very different directions in our lives, and we feel it's best for the company if we take a little bit of a break.
Yeah. And also to be fair,
No,
it's like $50 each.
yeah. Also, I have like a new job, so that's
Oh my god.
woo. Anyway,
I don't know if I told you this or not yet, but my boss wants to start working Saturday nights, and I have to figure out how to tell her if how do you tell someone if you
I
say
have a personal
even
life,
yeah, I was thinking I was like at first I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, do what you need to do. And I was like, wait a minute. I'll be working Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights.
so that's like that leaves you what
Sunday,
like yeah, you'll get
Monday. Fuck no.
hey,
No, no,
want
no.
to fuck around on the Lord's Day on a
No.
on you want to you
It,
want
when
to
everything closes at 6 o'clock, no. Even
you
though I
want
am
to
going somewhere.
penetrate the hole on the holy day.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know.
what's his face was thinking about.
Oh, that's yeah. I'm surprised that wasn't on Slut Pop. Um, but yeah. So welcome back to our very special final episode of the latest and the gayest. Um, my name is Alex, and with me is my co-host. Hello.
Josh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, gay.
Hi.
Happy Pride.
Yeah. We honestly.
Oh wait, no, we're done.
Can
No more Pride.
yeah. Well, just because Pride Month is over does not mean that you should stop giving your money to gay people.
That's true.
Like,
And
send us money anyway.
That's why anyway. It doesn't mean you stop bullying straight people.
Like if you, I think, I think there should be like a tax for straight people, like like if you have a friend who's gay, once a month you have to send them like $5, and if you don't, it is like you get the IRS is gonna like audit
Hits
you.
you in the back of the head. Yeah.
Yeah, you get fucking shot with one of those little fucking pink guns that we used for the cover
Yeah.
shoot.
Except it's
Which
real and you die.
except these are actual, but the bullets are like as soon as they hit, it also explodes glitter.
How would that work? Because well, I
Ex-
guess does it hit? Does it on impact or at
y-
the front, like the
it would
gun?
be it would be like on impact.
That I don't know. I don't know about how guns work to make that work. To be totally honest with you,
You know what? It's okay. We've got plenty of time to figure it out.
we do.
Yeah,
The straights better hope we take a long time to figure it out. Because
honestly.
for you asses. 'Cause I have
Oh
not been getting
yes.
I have not been getting my $5.
I honestly, I'm missing some cash. So,
I'm with my brother on his birthday and be like, hey, what's going on?
well, yeah, I've sent you quite a few Venmo requests. So, you want to tell me
What's
where
going on?
is yeah, is this gonna have to go to collections? Like, what's going on?
Expect some calls from my lawyers, sir.
Yeah, my Barbie lawyer.
Oh my god. I was talking to my coworker or my friend, not my coworker, about she asked me who would who would Barbie vote for? And I said
Oh,
Barbie wouldn't vote for anybody because she's the president.
that's true.
And then I was talking about her career path to becoming the president, and part was becoming a judge. And she was like also asked me would Barbie support the death penalty, and I said yes for like
Oh,
the worst possible crimes and for outfit repeaters.
oh, okay.
To all of them.
All right. Well, then I'd be on death row because
Mm,
yeah. Well, I mean, look, I don't got the budget to
no, I
look, Diva. Some of us, Barbie, Miss Madam President, I, some of us do not have the budget to constantly have new outfits in rotation.
mhm.
Some of us have to wear the same black shirt in the same jeans for work every time.
Mm. Oh, could you imagine? It's like, but I wear this shirt for work. It's a part of the uniform. Not acceptable. Death.
No, but this is it's company policy. Don't care.
Don't care. Death.
You could bedazzle it or something.
Or
Like,
wear a different shoe, different sock,
yeah, put
two
your
earrings.
yeah, you got your bedazzle the little Wendy's girl on your little shirt you got there. Make little Miss Pigtails give her some rhinestones. Like,
Mhm.
come on. It's
You're
really
like
not
you're
that
not
hard.
trying.
At this point, it's just disappointing.
It
And
is.
you know, but you know what really could cure that depression?
Mm.
Okay, I'm not going to get copyrighted for this, hopefully. But Monster flavor that I've been obsessed with lately, the
That part.
ultra
Say it
ro-
again. Say it again.
pink
Say it
ultra
again.
rosa. This one, it hits
Gross me out.
differently.
The pink
It
country monster
like
is good.
I don't know. And also, have you tried the new strawberry one that they just released?
I have not. Is it good?
Not really.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I built that up
Yeah.
with such anticipation.
Did
No,
you really
it's
finish
like
it?
I
No.
I wish because it's supposed to be like strawberries and cream, but I'm like
Mm.
I'm tasting a little bit more cream than I am strawberry. Like
That's kind of gross. See,
it's a little bit too
like
dialed back for me.
I don't. Oh my goodness, my hair is a mess right now. I don't know how I feel about cream energy drinks. That seems a little deranged and sick in the head.
A cream-based energy drink.
Yeah, that makes me kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, if I had a nickel every every
Every time you
I
were
don't.
sad,
Every, I mean, on
you wouldn't be sad anymore.
I would be. I'd have enough money to. I'd have enough money to fucking just. I could retire now if I had a nickel for every time I was. But anyway,
Anyway,
speaking of being depressed, let's take a break.
let's take a break.
And welcome back. And now it is time to quandarize some things of the queer variety one final time in everyone's favorite gay news segment, Queer Quandaries.
Hell
Do, do,
yeah.
do. All right, let's get into it. So recently, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg took on Republican Governor Ron DeSantis to task Sunday morning for the GOP presidential hopeful's anti-LGBTQ plus ad against former President Donald Trump. Now, this was very interesting considering, DeSantis is a hardcore Republican. But anyway, the ad, which mocks Trump's over his supposed. So this was funny to me.
Hmm.
According to this ad from Ron DeSantis, he was trying to mock Trump over his supposed pro LGBTQ stances.
Okay.
Trump literally never once in his
Never
entire
know.
never not once in his entire presidential career was Trump on our side. Like, also, the only thing that literally the only time that I think he ever tried to cover his ass was, do you remember when he had, I think it was Tiffany, do some like Trump pride thing. He like tried to see if he could get like the gays on his side, and he got his daughter Tiffany to do it, and
I
everybody was just like,
know.
"Fuck you, bitch."
I don't know. Yeah. I couldn't say. It's. I don't pay attention to those people. They're not no Kardashians or fucking Obamas.
No, honestly. But anyway, so the ad supposedly mocks Trump's quote unquote pro LGBTQ stance, which again never happened.
Mm.
Um, has been roundly criticized, especially for parts used from a speech Trump gave after the massacre of the Pulse nightclub.
Mm.
Um, it also tried to depict DeSantis as strong with the use of shirtless bodybuilders, including Patrick Bateman, who was played by Christian Bale from American Psycho. But anyway, to wrap up Pride Month, let's hear from the Republican politician who did more than any other Republican to celebrate it. This was a quote from the DeSantis like ad.
Hmm. I don't know how true that is.
No, is yeah, no. But anyway, Pete Buttigieg commented on the situation, saying, "I'm going to leave aside the strangeness of trying to prove your manhood by putting up a video that splices images of you in between oiled up shirtless bodybuilders and just get to the bigger issue that that is on my mind whenever I see this stuff in the policy space, which is again, who are you trying to help? Who are you trying to make better off, and what public policy problems do you get up in the morning thinking about how to solve?" every log cabin Republican, which was the largest. This is, they're a very known like LGBTQ Republican group, which again, still very strange to me, but
Hmm.
they also called out the ad. Um, Buttigieg replied with more saying, "These are the kinds of problems that most of us got into politics and public service in order to work on." And I just don't understand the mentality of somebody who gets up in the morning thinking that he's going to prove his worth by competing over who can make life hardest for a hard hit community that is already so vulnerable in America.
Hmm.
So work Pete Buttigieg. Like that, all of the weird like bodybuilder shit aside, I still can't get over the fact that DeSantis was trying to paint Trump as a
Bro,
pro gay
bro,
president.
never not once, honey.
What he
Nothing is.
wasn't he the one who banned people from the military?
Yeah,
Hello, this I could go on about this for hours.
all day. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah, yeah. Our next story. It's not good, but uh,
when is it ever?
I don't know how to say this, but I'm gonna do my best. According to CNN article by Neum Kennedy, Tbilisi. I don't know.
St Stibussy?
No, I wish. Again, it's TBILISI. Event
Tibil
Pride event was
okay.
canceled after a violent clash between anti-queer protesters and you know people at the Pride Festival and law enforcement. And this is in the country Georgia, not the state Georgia, as in
Okay.
strange.
Okay.
But basically, there was a Pride Festival in this town, um, and I guess the article accuses the people of being Russian affiliated, far
Oh,
right
okay.
activists, which is like strange. I don't really know about the
Y
political
yeah,
relations between Russia and Georgia, but I mean, I guess anything's possible.
right.
And also the article talked about how like the police were like it was a very weak pushback from law enforcement. So the I was looking for the event just ended up having to be canceled and evacuated, and they just had to kind of move on.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of things that were canceled, did you hear there was some like I think it was either an EDM festival or some kind of music festival recently that had to be evacuated either because of some like big violent outburst or I don't know, somebody ended up it was either a shooter or some like big violent outburst happened, but either way it was like a big music festival that was apparently supposed to happen, and the whole thing had to be evacuated because of
Mm,
like, and there's like a big video that was somebody took a video of like the screen that was like over the main stage of this festival, and it was like, hey, we're evacuating because this something really bad is going down. Please exit the complex, and we will refund your tickets if you wish.
if you wish, yes, absolutely, yes, absolutely, I wish.
Yeah, no, that would I would definitely be wanting that. But yeah, also I did not know that there was a country named Georgia.
Really,
Yeah, I had no idea.
near Russia, I
This
suppose.
okay, yeah. Well, this just proves how little I paid attention in geography. So,
Who, who's in
anyway,
geography?
I was never I was never good at it to begin with, though.
And yeah, no, that's fair. I also not good at geography
It was too many history and geography. It was too many like
with history.
see, I was girly. I was like, I actually I made some bucks on the side where I would occasionally, kids would pay me to look over the, like, kind of reword it, or not like type the essay out for them, but I would be like, format it like this
Hmm.
and you'll be a lot better off. And I made like, and this was even through till college. So
Wow.
even when we were in school together, I was like
They paid you
helping.
cover charges to
Yeah,
the bar.
because I was like the teacher's pet in my sophomore English class,
Mhm.
which rarely ever happened for me, by the way.
Taking a gamble.
um oh yeah. So anyway, next up, actor, screenwriter Michael Imperioli, who was known for being on the show The Sopranos, took to Instagram to speak out against the recent Supreme Court ruling that allows businesses to discriminate against LGBTQ plus customers. The Star shared a screenshot of an article covering the ruling that reads, Supreme Court protects web designer who won't do gay wedding websites. In the post's caption, Imperioli writes, I've decided to forbid bigots and homophobes from watching The Sopranos, The White Lotus, Goodfellas, or any movie or TV show I've been in.
Nice.
Thank you to the Supreme Court for allowing me to discriminate and exclude those who I don't agree with and I am opposed to. USA, USA.
Beautiful. Love to see it.
So love, and this is kind of a thing that I was like very excited to see, because it's nice when an old white man is actually supportive
Is
of
being,
the,
yeah, someone in positions
yeah,
of power that are at intersections of privilege.
yeah, exactly. Um, but he added to his statement saying, "Hate and ignorance is not a legitimate point of view. It's called dehumanization, and America is becoming dumber by the minute."
Oh, honey, we've
We've
been there. We've been there
oh
when we've
we
been there.
even before the homophobia, the America's been rolling downhill. But anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, so good on him for
Yay!
standing up. So
Sticking up for what's right.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you, old white man.
Thank you, guy from Sopranos. I appreciate
Exactly. Well, I more so know him from the White Lotus, because I
it.
did actually.
Mm,
I've seen the White Lotus, and it fucks.
I haven't seen either, to be frank.
I haven't seen The Sopranos, and I haven't. There's a lot of, there's a lot of quote unquote classic cinema that people are surprised I haven't seen. But I'll
Take it in.
fully, as if it's got Jennifer Coolidge in it, I'll
I'm interested.
yeah. That's the only reason I
Coolidge,
watched The White Lotus to begin with.
A Jennifer Coolidge live stream.
Yeah, and Aubrey Plaza.
Hell, beautiful.
Did you see that video of her at the Met Gala when she's like walking up the steps at the Met Gala, and as she's like fixing her dress, she like flips, she gives like the camera like the double guns, and it's
Why?
just like, fuck you guys,
Actually, no. Maybe I have. I
in
think maybe
like chaotic Aubrey Plaza fashion. I'm
our
like
queen.
here for it.
Why is
All
she mad?
right.
Just cause?
Just she's just Aubrey Plaza.
Fair enough.
She
Can't argue.
just fucking she just lives.
And we are living. Anyways.
We are living.
Um. So according to the Associated Press, I think this is Associated Press. It says AP News. I just realized. Yeah, it's Associated Press.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Um. The United Methodist Church is lost pretty much a fifth of its churches, which
Hmm.
is 6,000 congregations. So basically, at the beginning of 2019, the United Methodist Church said you can apply to be disaffiliated from us if you want to, and a lot of these places are disaffiliating from the United Methodist, over gay stuff. So they're like, you're not treating gay people
Mm,
right, and
right,
we would like to treat gay people right. So
right.
we would. Goodbye. So
Yeah,
it's really cool to see, religious institutions like um
especially yeah, a Methodist church. People
oh yeah,
who
see,
were a part of a congregation like that, kind of going against their wishes. It's always a refreshing change of pace whenever
mhm,
something like that happens, especially, because people are so quick to say that the Catholic religion is like,
well, this and that
oh,
too.
it says in the Bible that blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, three revisions later.
Three revisions later, two translations, and after it was
Eh,
dunked in
Yeah,
McDonald's honey mustard, like
exactly.
big
Then
deal.
it said that man shall not lie with man.
And
Like,
even that, who cares? It also says that all of our sins will be. It says, "Come to me, you
yeah,
are all your sins will be forgiven." But
it
unless
says that you should throw stones at your own baby.
throw stones at your own baby and your own like child.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna live your life by the Bible, I better see you not. So no, it says you're not allowed to touch pig skin.
Mm-hmm.
So say goodbye to football. None of that.
Oh,
Um, no like tattoos. No braided hair. No, like nothing like that. You got to be as pure and innocent as possible if you are
heck
truly
yeah,
living your
absolutely,
life by the Bible.
absolutely.
Yep.
Which I am pure innocent as it is, so I have no problems. But some of y'all, I don't know.
We are filled by the Holy Spirit. We
Absolutely.
love getting filled by the Holy Spirit.
Oh,
And
word.
oh yes. And speaking of the
Yeah.
Holy Spirit, let's take a break.
Yeah.
And welcome back. And now it is time to get into everyone's favorite 5 minute pussy poppin' segment with a title that is pending. Let's
Hell
get
yeah.
into it.
Let's get into it.
We officially have a trailer for Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's official. As we know, for a past week or so, we've been getting teased with clips here and there, but we officially got the trailer this week, and it is more than likely going to live up to the hype. In the
Heck
trailer, we get to see iconic moments from the book, like the cake toppling scene, Henry and Alex's first kiss at the New Year's Eve party, some steamy lovin' in a hotel room, and so the lake scene and just so much more, and I could not be more excited for it. So get ready for Red, White, and Royal Blue on Amazon Prime Video on August 11th.
hell
Next
yeah.
up, Ricky Martin and his husband Juan Yosef are getting a divorce. In a joint statement on Instagram, Ricky announced, "For some time, we have considered transforming our relationship. Um, and it is after careful consideration that we have decided to end our marriage with love, respect, and dignity for our children, and honoring what we have experienced as a couple all these wonderful years. Our greatest desire now is to continue having a healthy family dynamic and a relationship centered on peace and friendship to continue the joint upbringing of our children, preserving the respect and love we have for one another."
Hell yeah, I guess.
Next up, pop star Madonna was recently she's going through it.
She is.
Um, it was recently reported that the pop legend was found unresponsive and admitted to the ICU after being found with lots of Narcan in her system, which, even though it is a very life-threatening drug, there were no evidence of overdosing. A statement has yet to be released, but we wish her a speedy recovery. Next
Absolutely.
up, this is my personal favorite story of the week. Speak Now, Taylor's version has arrived. Now,
Oh,
of course, all everyone, is talking about when it comes to this album, we've got six vault tracks, including, Fallout Boy and Hayley Williams from Paramore. But the big thing that the Swifties are after is a noticeable lyric change during her song Better Than Revenge. Because in the original version, Taylor talks about she's not a saint and she's not what you think. She's an actress. Whoa. She's better known for the things that she does on the mattress, which Taylor has always said throughout the year she felt kind of bad about writing that lyric because it felt a little slut shamey.
mm-hmm.
So when Speak Now Taylor's version came out, a lot of people were wondering if she was going to change the lyrics because she always wished she could. And apparently she has, because it is now, instead of the mattress line, she now says, he was a moth to the flame, she was holding the matches, which
Okay.
I guess, all right, but I think everyone's still kind of, Taylor, we love that, you encourage sluts,
Mm-hmm.
but the original was better. Um,
Sure.
and finally, this is a little bit of old news, but um, TikTok star Michaela, who was known for her video Kim Kardashian,
Mm-hmm.
recently got married in Newport, Rhode Island. And one of the big things that people are talking about with this wedding is there were some rumors spreading around that the original guest list to her wedding was modified so that it could include a lot more TikTok stars and influencers. And some people are saying that some of her original friends and family who were on the guest list were even cut due to wanting to get more influencers at the wedding.
That's
Michaela herself has denied this, and so have some of the influencers who attended the event, like Chris Olsen and other people like that. But there were many stars at the event, like Dylan Mulvaney, Chris, and lots of other TikTok people. So we're all very happy for her. But is the fame getting to her head?
the fame games.
Only one can find out. But with that, let's take a break.
Take a break. And welcome back. Hello, hi, how are you? We are doing a good way to close out our final episode?
What would that be?
Being a little judgmental.
Well,
Giving
it
our
it
opinions on things that we are not doing ourselves, but
it
still
it
giving them
comes with our brand at this point, I feel like.
and it comes with the
So
culture of homosexuality
it's
because
just it's in our blood at this point.
it is in our blood. It is. Actually, it's not in my blood. I got a STI screening and we're all set.
Oh,
Um,
I was gonna say, I'm like, did you give blood? Because
no,
aren't we? I was gonna say, I'm like, we ain't allowed to do that.
no, unfortunately. Actually, also, you
No,
don't get paid to. I donate plasma, but I don't be donating blood because you get
yeah,
paid.
you be getting money for donating plasma.
Well, I think now I'm having too much butt sex to do plasma, but before I fine. But anyways, we're gonna talk about features in songs that we think are better than the rest of the song. So like basically the song itself is meh, but there's a feature in there that's like, whoa, that this song is popular because of this feature.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, ooh girl.
Oh yes.
Do you wanna go first? Do you want me to go first?
I would love to start off.
All right.
Um so there's a song that this one was so I put this on it when we were making our Pride playlist. This is a song that I feel very I still feel very strongly about this song. It's What I Need by Haley Kiyoko. But
Hmm.
the song itself starts off with Kalani's feature,
Mm.
and honestly, she she brings I love Haley, and I will always love Haley.
Mhm.
But Kalani just shuts it down in this song. And I feel like when you think of that song, you think of her singing the chorus, and that just sticks in your head. So that for me was kind of chalk one up on the board for that. So please,
Please.
yes.
My first one might be a little controversial to the wrong people, but I think
Oh,
we can all agree. It's that song "Somebody That I Used to Know" by Goatee or whatever he says fuck his name.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bro.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
she really like eats him up on his own song, like pretty badly, if you think about it.
Oh
Because
yeah.
like she sounds lovely, and she's just like really, really like she's like as always the white guy is just white guy and he's just kind of there.
The white guy is
But
just
then
there.
she comes in and I mean maybe I'm not to do this, but like now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over. Having to do
Yeah.
with something that I like. She's shutting his ass down.
Oh,
Like
totally.
in the fictional world of this song, he's getting good and gathered.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And also
Yeah.
it's just I think way better.
Yeah. Um, Next up, this one, so Mr. Edward Sheeran, um, after his Divide album, he released an entire album that was basically just collaborations with other artists, which was an interesting choice on his part, but I'm not going to get into that. But what I am going to get into is one of the songs in particular has always kind of stuck with me, but it was not because of Ed. This So he had a song on there called South of the Border, and it features Miss Camila Cabello, but and it also features Cardi B.
Mm.
And Cardi,
Yeah.
I think there's this one part where like Cardi's just like I think Ed got a little jungle fever,
Hmm.
and she's like this little British ginger boy like too hot for this pussy, like, and honestly I'm here for it.
Honestly, Cardi B is a good I here that's a good segue into this because Cardi B is really good at like featuring,
Oh,
I think.
absolutely.
Because she's I mean not necessarily songs that I'm picking, but like Tomorrow 2, Rip Me Up the Plastic, uh, that Bruno Mars song,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
um
Treasure, was it? No, was it Treasure? Oh,
what?
Finesse,
Finesse,
Finesse.
Finesse, Finesse,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And the song that I'm gonna pick is her collab with her feature her feature with Maroon 5 and Girls Like You. Who
Yes.
gives a fuck about that song? Who gives a
I
fuck about Maroon 5?
Adam Levine can
When
fuck right off.
can fuck right up, I do not I give zero fucks. But when you once you hear like not too long ago I was dancing for dollars, no it's really real if I let you meet my mama. Like
Oh yeah.
oh my god, yes, I love it.
No, she shut that shit down.
I think it's
And
song after that.
oh,
Who you
honestly,
gonna call party car? Wait, no, Cardi.
who
How
you
about
gonna
that?
go?
Party car,
Cardi, Cardi.
like a Harley, Harley. Anyway, what's your next one?
Yeah, honestly. Now, see, this one was kind of, it was hard for me because this I feel torn because of my feelings about this artist in particular, but an iconic verse that, I'm surprised neither of us have mentioned yet.
Mhm.
Nikki's verse on Monster.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's up there.
It's
Despite my feelings about Nikki, that verse is up there with like
the
top
verses of
tier
all time.
features. Yeah.
Like it's with there with like poetry of like Shakespeare. It's so good.
That is some genuine like poet laureate stuff
Hmm.
right there.
It's like
That's
singing the national anthem at like the White House, kind of.
honestly.
Um,
Yeah. I think she
well,
you
she's
can't not talk
another
about.
her artistry. I think. Well, I'm gonna segue into my Nikki submission because Nikki. Okay, well, I'm not trying to get into it. Nobody.
Oh,
I am not in.
oh,
I am not.
oh,
I am not for or against either side. Please, nobody hurt me.
right.
But I think Nikki and Cardi are both very good at featuring on songs. I'll just leave
Absolutely.
it there. I'll leave it there.
They both
Um,
are.
but Nikki,
This this
she's
is the we love you both. We love you both individually.
yes.
Oh
But
my
my
God.
pick, my Nikki pick is gonna be Swish Swish. Because
Oh,
honestly, like it's not that Katie's part isn't good.
yeah.
It's just that when Nikki comes in, she just totally steals the show.
It's
It's
like,
giving like
and
Black China in Kardashian the musical, where she
I
comes in, snipes it, and then just leaves.
see, I'm still so like when that okay, first off, when Witness came out, I was shocked at the amount of attention it didn't get.
hmm
I felt like I honestly felt like Witness was a good album that just got overlooked because it may not have lived up to the hype of Teenage Dream as much, which I can understand a little bit because I think Teenage Dream is one of those albums that just like no matter how hard you try, there's no comparing.
hmm
It's one of those albums.
Katy Perry,
But
Katy Perry is it's strange how she's very, very popular, but also
right.
somehow you know what she kind of reminds me of? This is gonna be might be controversial. She
Oh.
kind of reminds me of Nickelback. Very popular, but no one admits it.
I mean, I I was into
You know what I mean?
Nickelback when I was
Me
younger,
too.
so
Um,
I can't talk shit.
well, no,
So
me neither. I was like the fucking what's that song? What's like don't
we
give
all just wanna be big rock
up.
stars. Yeah,
Yeah. No.
exactly. Yeah,
Because Katy Perry is very successful. She was in like in Vegas for the longest time,
yeah.
being very successful. So I mean, it's a strange thing.
Yeah.
Um, about
I still would
Katy
love to see her Vegas show, by the way, but I would have loved to. But
have been amazing. Anyways,
yeah.
next, so
Um so this one
it's your turn.
this one's hard because I feel like I don't know if this is necessarily better, but just as iconic, I feel like, as the song itself. So when Lil Nas X dropped Industry Baby, I feel like that song blew up, but Jack Harlow's verse on that song, purely just his line about like I'll send her back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek, and then you hear the smack 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 smack. Just every time I'm like, it's
Mm.
like I don't listen to rap often,
Mm.
but that song is just chef's kiss to me. Like Lil Nas X is like one of the rappers that I will commit to. So but Jack Harlow's verse on that, I think, really just deserves some recognition purely for slapping ass.
Honestly, fair enough. I cannot like argue
How
that
like yeah,
because he also I still don't know how that happened or what the what's the word I'm looking for? What like fucking hat they pulled that combination out of, but I'm glad they did it.
right. Oh, absolutely.
So my next one. So I had to pick. I had to find a way to shove SZA in here somewhere because
Of
it's crazy.
course. Yeah.
And I couldn't do Kiss Me More because I think Doja does an amazing job.
Yeah, well, it's so
So
hard to
I'm
compare the two in that song.
yeah because well, they're both really just they're very complimentary. So I'm
Absolutely.
gonna pick this might be because it's not that Kendrick Lamar is bad in this song at all. He's
Yeah.
actually very good, but I just All the Stars with SZA and Nicki. I
Mm,
think SZA's vocals in that song just elevates it so much. There's just
oh,
chords in her verse. She just
absolutely.
really brings it to life, and it's just like, I like it. This is it has like
It's
the SZA effect where you might not totally get every word she's saying, but you're like, yes, yes.
totally.
I mean,
And
it's
that's
just maybe because I get her, but
another one. Speaking another SZA one that's
ooh,
on my list. She this is another like dig at Maroon 5. Um, she her SZA and Maroon 5 did a song a while back called What Lovers Do, and
hey,
it's honestly like this that she is the only part of that song I remember. She
are there
really
any songs
is.
you remember
It it, you got to listen to it, but like
called What
what
Lovers Do?
lovers yeah, What Lovers Do by Maroon 5 featuring SZA, and she's literally the only reason I remember that song because I had a big Maroon 5 phase when I was in like late middle school, early high school.
Oh, okay, this song, yeah.
Yeah, and then I kind of dropped out of it for a little while, but this song sticks because of her. And
Because
that's
she's just the way is she's just she's so special in every way.
she has a grip on this man's heart.
Um, she really. I honestly, I because I'm like weird and I use YouTube Premium instead of Spotify. I um uh all of the songs that I've downloaded, I have a few songs downloaded. Actually, I only have two artists on my downloads. Monet
Okay,
Exchange
of
and
course.
um who oh and SZA, that's what we are talking about. So my
Right.
brain turned off for a second. I was like, why the fuck am I talking about this? But
Yeah.
yeah, like that's literally all who I ever listened to.
Yeah. So I think we've got time for one more. So who's gonna round us out?
Um I'm gonna say this is a little this might be controversial for some people, but I think
Hot
um
take.
Rihanna in Can't Remember to Forget You by Shakira
Yes.
because I
The the lesbian anthem of
lesbian anthem
fucking was it 2013 when that came out? When did that come out?
9 years ago
2012, 2013. So it would be what 2012 then,
2012
right?
yeah
Because it was 9 years ago.
mm-hmm. That's according to YouTube. Oh look,
Okay.
I have it pulled up. I can
Or
just look. What the hell?
no, that would be 2014 then. Because it was nine because 10 years ago would be 2013.
I will have an answer momentarily once I figure out how technology works.
Can't
Um,
remember can't remember to forget you by
January 3rd, 2014. Yeah.
okay, it is 2014. Okay.
So the lesbian anthem of 2014.
Yes. There you go.
I just think and then Shakira's like a wonderful vocalist and she's a wonderful
We love
singer.
Shakira.
Sings really, really well.
Yeah.
But again, I think Rihanna really just comes in and snipes it.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Rounding us out, this so a queer anthem, this song,
Mm,
I think well, don't get me wrong. I love the person who does this song.
hmm
I'm a big fan. But
Gorgeous gowns.
literally no other song in comparison can compare to this feature.
You're about
And I am talking about Come Through
to
by
say.
Priyanka featuring Lemon. That just the drag race song to end all drag race songs. I could recite it word for word. I have a t-shirt with the words on the back of it, which I wear like religiously. That
Mhm.
song just it hits so different. And every time I hear that song come on, I'm like, can I just like fast forward to Lemon's part?
And
And
what's really cool too is that Priyanka was like humble and like aware
oh,
about it. She was like, "I'm gonna give all you
absolutely.
flowers. People love this because of you.
Yeah.
Congratulations." Which also
You
Priyanka's also congratulations on winning against Candy because that's a big
mm,
hurdle to to cross over.
oh yeah, her
Really,
first time, Priyanka's first time crossing the border to
yep, across the border.
to be with Miss Rupalina.
Hmm. And the
Yeah,
only person who has ever beaten Candy in a lip sync is Simone, the winner of the season.
that's true.
So it takes only winners have beaten Candy Muse.
Only winners have beaten Candy Muse.
Hmm.
And let that sink in.
I'm
If you ever intend on taking on Candy Muse, you better have a crown to back it up.
oh yeah.
Well, thank you guys for indulging us and kind of going through all this craziness with us. Um, it's been fun.
It's been
It's
amazing.
been a ride, but we have to. And you can one last Stitcher, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Radio Public. You can find our YouTube channel, which has all past and present episodes of the latest available for free the day that they come out, and the video episode of this week's brand new episode up every Wednesday or Thursday. On social media on Facebook, Twitter, to stay up to date on all things the latest and the gayest, and find our link can be found in the bio of all of our, but you can also find some charitable organizations that we are promoting at the moment. And with that, we have to say thank you
Thank you.
and
Have fun. Don't do drugs. Make smart
goodbye.
choices. Goodbye.